This is a brief introductory video into eSight's Express user interface and showing some of its graphing and charting capabilities. So in this example, I'm just going to use an Enica demo username and the password of Enica123 and click Login. The first page that you'll be brought to is the eSight Express homepage. There is a button in here called Advanced, and for those of you that would have an advanced user license, then that's where you can get through to the advanced sections. If a user does not have advanced and only has an Express capabilities, then that advanced button would not be there. So the first thing to know is that from the left hand side is that eSight Express is based up into a couple of different topics. Energy analysis is where charting and very simple analysis can be undertaken. Templates are where pre-saved templates can easily be generated. Reports are where PDF style, A4 style reports can be generated for your data. Alarms are where alarms can be configured. Dashboards are where some very simple dashboards showing templates can be made. And finally, meter readings are where manual meter reads could be imported into the actual eSight product if there is no automatic data collection, for instance, on those meters. So the first thing to look at is energy analysis. And in this example here, at this username, I've got the ability to look at two sites. One's called Degree Days, where we have some degree day data as well as an example, but also within the folder we have called Enica. So all we've got to do is click on Enica, and then within Enica we have the Enica demo site. And we click on that and we've got 3 meters, an electricity meter, a gas meter and a water meter. So to do some very simple graphing, click on the electricity meter and that gets added, and as default this will go to the last 7 days by day. So click on the half hourly icon down there and the bar chart will go to a bar chart with tooltips as well. Holding over any of the bars will give you the actual values. Now most of our systems will actually have half hourly values. So to move that into half hourly values, click on the custom button, and the drop down here gives you lots of different intervals. So we're going to say half hourly date. Half hourly DOM is the day of the month, or half hourly DOW, day of week. So this is just axis labeling in effect. So we just click half hourly and date. Now we have half hourly data for the last 7 days, and we can turn that into a line graph, an area graph, or bar chart. Use the left and right buttons to move weeks. So we click on here, it goes back to the week before. And if we wanted to change the axis labeling, then we can click DOW for day of week, and the axis has now been changed to different labeling. If we wanted to get hold of the actual data for that, we can click on the graph chart data, and the chart data is contained within a table with the total at the bottom. Or that data can actually be downloaded, and we get some options here to have a CSV file, an Excel file, a PDF or a graphic file. Now if we wanted to add more than 1 meter, all we have to do is click the gas meter, and now that gets added as well. And we can turn these graphs on and off using the icons and the key at the bottom beneath each of the graphs. This is quite useful for comparing lots of different electricity or gas meters. If you wanted to remove those, you can either click the little cross or click the remove all button. And let's say we wanted to have a look at this water meter. Click on the water meter, click left and right, change our graph type, and again the tooltips allow you to hover above any of the data points and give you those values. And this is in half hourly intervals, so we can change that to daily values if we wanted to. Or using the left hand drop down for the time interval, we could say last month, and if we wanted that as a bar chart, in daily values, or in half-hourly values. Or if we wanted the previous calendar year and we wanted that in monthly values, all you've got to do is select previous calendar year, monthly values, click the refresh button if you needed to, and that actually is the water consumption for that site for the whole of 2017. And again, if we wanted to get that data, click the chart data tab, and that gives you the total down there. In this case, that's in meters cubed. So one of the other final options that we're able to do is do some cost reporting. So let's take the electricity meter and click on the little pound, little coins symbol. Now, as long as there is a financial contract template set up within eSight to actually know the pence per kilowatt hour charges, then it is able to calculate what financial costs should be incurred. So we've got monthly costs in here of £5,328.15 for the January, and so on. And again, total down there at the bottom. So this is quite useful for bill checking, bill validation, as long as the actual tariff calculation is configured correctly. One thing that we might want to do is compare consumption between two different months. So that's very easy to do. Let's say electricity consumption, and we wanted to do the month of January 2018, which we've got these dates in here, and we wanted to see what it was compared to January in 2017. So the tab at the bottom, the little button here called Options, allows you to apply comparison. So if you click on Apply Comparison, we've got a calendar here, and we can go back to January 2017 from the 1st, click the refresh button, and now we've got some comparisons. Might look better in that type of graph, but we've got some comparisons of the same meter but for different times. And again, we can get those two values. So we've got £5,254 pounds and £5,328 from the year before. Now if we take the cost charting off by clicking the graph icon, we've moved back into kilowatt hours, and you can see we've got two values there in kilowatt hours.